Merry Christmas! This is, my December, 2017 calendar, and my 101st calendar, and here I am in Montana with my brogie.
Again?
Yep, for Christmas, and the theme is Scandinavian Christmas, I hope. So, that was not what I intended.
What?
I forgot to put last month's theme in that box without... Oh, whatever. But you can guess, last month's theme was Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. You can just might as well know that since it's not much of a spoiler. But, here we are. So, yes, I know this calendar is super late because today, when we're recording this, is December 25th, Christmas Day. But, this is Scandinavian Christmas, and I wanted to do Scandinavian Christmas, sort of to do along with the first calendar I did, which was a cultural Christmas calendar, Celtic Christmas. And unfortunately, I haven't been to either of these countries, so I'm sort of concerned that I totally messed them up, which I probably did, which is super depressing. But these are my calendars, and so Celtic and Scandinavian Christmas. Now, the inspiration for Scandinavian Christmas came, well, I sort of had that idea when I also did Celtic Christmas. They have the same text font, by the way. Just because that looks medieval-ish. This one does.
But they're different places now.
Yeah, I know. But what can I do? I don't really know about the culture enough. That's unfortunate, isn't it? But I did watch your Steve's video, and apparently they only hang white lights or whatever because it's sort of like part of their culture, which I like colored lights, but you know, cultural is cool, and so yeah, so I got pictures for winter from 4 countries, Sweden, Norway, and Iceland, and Denmark. So yeah. So when designing the calendar, I decided to create this nice color box, which was supposed to be skyish, because I felt that was sort of more Scandinavian. And no, I did not use Olaf's Frozen Adventure much for information on it, because, you know, even though, I mean, yes, it may have some important information, because Disney does their research, I hope, or at least they do now, I don't know, but, I mean, that's just what I figured, that they did research. But yeah, this just fades from darker blue to lighter blue. And then up here and down here, you'll see, oh no, you'll see candles and wreath, which garland, as my sister called it. That's how I asked her what it was called, and she said garland, which is where these things came from, which is covering the entire calendar in a way. These are basically see-through, and there's one per day of the week. And up here there is this more garland, which I overlap so much that it looks like it's just a lot of it. And I put this one thing right here in the middle. Yep. I hope that looks Scandinavian, does it?
I want you to get your camera.
Why? Because we're recording the calendar video. You gonna talk about the calendar video while I do that? Probably won't be cut. So, yeah, you can talk.
I can.
Yeah, you can just talk.
So this is the calendar. And it's a different calendar. Well, maybe a little different.
We're gonna open some gifts so we can pause, and don't spoil anything.
We're pausing now. Well, there's a lot to think about.
What?
Like your next calendar theme,
Nope.
and this calendar.
Oh, this is actually a nice close-up, but
theme.
the picture frames are actually used from
Online.
no, from here.
Oh.
Which were from online. But yeah, it's basically the same idea, but these are picture frames. I copied and pasted it to this calendar, and yeah. So originally, well, unfortunately, since it's already close to the 25th, I just had to say it was done by now. This was originally a brownish color to be like wood, but then somebody at church was wearing a red and white shirt, and that seemed sort of like Norway, and I asked my sister because she knows better about this, so I decided to turn that to red. I probably could have just did all this red and white, but I was too lazy because it was too close to the end. And so yeah, we're gonna pause because it's Christmas present opening time. And this is gonna be edited. So the volume's down all the way, but you know, we opened a few presents and stuff, and now it's time to continue. What did you get?
I don't know, last night we gave each other the same thing.
Yep. Okay, so now about these candles, there's like one candle. I hope they felt Scandinavian enough. There's one per, there's two per every whatever. And then, I also had a chance to move the logo for last month's theme up. So here, let's start with the pictures. This might actually be a fairly easy calendar. I would like to go to Scandinavia during Christmas time, you know.
Oh, they have the Northern Lights sale.
I hope that's a real picture, not Photoshop. But yeah, when I was doing these calendars, I wanted to do calendars for places that I wanted to go during Christmas time, and that's where they came about. Okay, so this is Scandinavia, and it's night, apparently, and it's clean. Yep. And then here is Iceland. I know this isn't very Christmassy, but yeah, but it's wintry, so, you know, I don't know what time of year this is taken. It could have been taken in December. Yeah, I know. That's like somebody's trademark or whatever. At least it doesn't cover the entire picture and make it look ugly.
It might be painted.
I thought it was a real picture. So it's some ice cave in Iceland, I believe. That's wintry. Here is someplace in Sweden. I don't remember where it is. But it's like someplace. I don't think it's Stockholm, but you know, here's their big Christmas tree. And it's on during the night. And here is a painting of Santa with a reindeer. Does this look Scandinavian to you?
If you want it to.
And it says God Jul right here, which basically means Merry Christmas. Don't know why they used it that way, but it's still the way it is. And then here is a place in, I don't even know what time of year this is, but I believe this is in Norway. Yeah, this would be an interesting place to be. A small lake, a few houses, and then mountains.
I guess it's not fun for you.
Why? It looks like a small town in the middle of nowhere. It'd be weird.
What town is it?
I don't know, it's just a town. And then here is Denmark, the place where they create Lego. Maybe I should have did Lego pictures for this calendar.
Why?
Because they do Lego there.
Might not have worked for Christmas.
Maybe Christmas Legos. But here's a little shop. Huh?
There's a few of those.
Here's a little shop. Yeah, because there's like usually big cities, and then here's just a very small town that has probably nothing for many miles, maybe. Or it's close to somewhere. So yeah, here's Denmark during Christmas time, I think. Well, they're decorated, right? I think that's Denmark. That's what the picture said. Here's another thing I think about, like Santa's elves or something, taking from this castle or bringing stuff to the castle. Yeah, they're carrying trees. Thought this looked nice. It's a painting. And then here is some street. It's snowing and there are hearts hanging up. And this is somewhere in Norway, I believe. And there's some man struggling his way through it. Yep. Is it? Here is a picture that is probably highly controversial because I took it right from my sister. She took this picture while in,
Norway.
yeah, something. I actually tried to call her, but she wouldn't answer. I wanted some information on the place because she was actually there near Christmas time. And so I was like, that would be great for research. Because, you know, it just would be great research.
Oh, we could animate in Christmas lights.
But it wasn't very snowy there, but I thought this looked like a great picture. The sky, the sun setting. Yeah, it was close to Christmas when my sister took it. And somehow it was on my computer, so I just used that. She was at a friend's house. Uh-oh. I hope it doesn't tell you where the friend's house is. And here,
like a mall.
here is someplace in Sweden. Yeah, it is a mall, I believe. And so, yeah, it does look fancy, doesn't it? Would you be there for Christmas?
No.
But Christmas shopping's over. That's sad. And then here is like some boat near a Christmas tree at some place in Norway. There are mountains in the background. Here's probably a church.
Oh, it looks like it could be a church.
Yep. And it's interesting. And here is another picture of Iceland. Just like fall and everything.
It's
Yep.
Greenland.
Yeah. So I tried to get in contact with my sister. I said, hey lady, you know, in a text, what's Scandinavia like in winter? She responded and then she heard it was me, and for some reason she didn't reply back after that. I don't know, maybe she was busy. But yeah, last month, this is already getting close to the end of the calendar. Did I miss something? Well, last month's theme was the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Have you seen that?
But I heard it's not fun.
Well, you're gonna see it pretty soon here. Oh, by the way, it's snowing, I think.
It's still snowing?
Yep. So last month's theme, oh man. Well, there's a good thing about actually having the calendar, because I didn't change the font.
The 27th.
Yeah, it should be a different color. Okay, so there's that. Because these are November, which November is almost 2 months ago now, because I was so long on making this calendar.
Oh. It is almost the end of the year already.
Yep.
Quick.
Oh
Some
no.
years do.
I'm just so concerned that I forgot to put some dates here. Yep, I didn't. Good.
What?
I mean, New Year's Eve.
Oh.
So here's the first of the month, which was a day. Here's the second. Here's the third. The fourth. The fifth, Despicable Me 3 and Pokemon Season 7 are on DVD. So if you're,
Season 7.
yep. Well, the complete Season 7.
I hate this commercial!
Oh, but why? Well, there's a commercial playing that my sister hates. And here's Pearl Harbor Day, which was apparently a sad day, but I wasn't around, so I wasn't sad that much when it happened. So, you know. But I bet people were sad.
Very sad.
Yeah. And then here's the 10th, the 11th, the 12th, the 13th, and then going to Tijuana. I went to Tijuana with my church that day, because my church goes to Tijuana every month, and this was a Christmas trip, and I finished school, I finished the semester, I didn't know when to, I forgot to put when I finished the semester. Did I finish the semester? I believe I finished the semester. Finished semester. Bam. Save. Oh man. The problem is when I delete this, it's all gonna disappear anyway. But here is the 13th. And then the 14th, going to Tijuana with my church. We rode in the bus. And you know, yeah. And so went south one day, and then went north the next day, going to Montana to visit my family. So I visited my family, so you might not know that, but I did. And then Star Wars Episode 8 and Ferdinand were in theaters that very day. Me and my brother saw Star Wars 8. Still didn't live up to the Star Wars name, I guess. But the newer characters were fine. And then the 16th, and the 17th, and the 18th. Yeah, it sort of fades from green to red to white and stuff. The green for Christmas tree and the red and white. The white was sort of for snow, but then I decided to change it to red, so red and white is sort of Scandinavian. Now, Dunkirk and the Lego Ninjago movie are on DVD on the 19th.
Oh, Eddie?
Yeah. Have you seen them at Walmart?
I don't know.
And then Jumanji 2 and The Greatest Showman were in theaters on the 20th. You saw the preview for The Greatest Showman, didn't you?
Maybe.
Yeah, these are actually hard boxes to do if you think about it, because, you know, you have to get math really well, and I'm still not sure of the formula.
What?
Baby doll song?
Oh, why don't we have...
And then, the first day of winter, and I'm still struggling to finish my calendar by this day. I hope it's good enough still, because, you know. And then it was winter, and then it was the 22nd, the 23rd, and then Christmas Eve! This was yesterday. And I finally caught up on my book December that I checked out from the library. See, it's even a little uneven here for some reason, and I don't know how to fix that entirely.
The friend I wanted, I just thought might not come out.
And then today, Christmas Day, Jesus' birthday observed. Because it's not, probably not the day he was born. I mean, 365 days, like, this is probably just a big guess.
Ryan, just have your coffee. I want to be kind to the dish drawer.
Oh, well, I'll make it butter coffee. But yeah, here's, the day where it gets observed. They observed the birthday, and, you know, this video is probably not going to be released until after Christmas. Blah, 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 that's terrible. But, you know, New Year's Eve. So yeah, that's the next coming big thing. And gotta change these, even though I'll end up not doing anything with them later. It's still okay to edit with them still making the video.
For now. Oh, you turned it a different color.
What?
Oh, it's better now.
Well, no, that was because it was highlighted. And then, yeah, because December fell down an awkward time where it's like more days after the day of the week. Because the last day of the year appears the last day, or the first days of the week. Unlike last year, which was really hard sometimes, especially when it's February. So, now it's time to announce your favorite next month theme, if this loads.
Which is probably the
Don't guess! I mean, because I've already told you. Same as what?
picture.
Oh, and delete object, remember me!
Was it death?
Coco! Oh yeah, so yeah, desktop background. But yeah, next month's theme is Coco. And this is my December calendar, and what I might as well do is, fix these while I'm still editing. I can still add dates while I'm editing, but you know, I mean after I'm done editing. Like, but I can't change any of the styles or anything.
What are we on?
Last day of semester. And remember, there are 12 days of Christmas, so Merry Christmas, and hopefully this is released during the days of Christmas. So, that was my December 2017 calendar. I hope you enjoyed it, and Merry Christmas!
They probably
Say Merry Christmas.
like a whole day.
Oh, why? Merry Christmas.